Marshall Parkway. This is a 125th Street bound 4 train. Stop is Bedford Park Boulevard, Lehman.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
If you've been active in the Roblox transit community recently, then there's a pretty high chance you've heard of this group known as MTA-SLM. As they claim, MTA-SLM is an MTA group that contains various MTA-themed games. Yeah, that's amazing and unheard of quality. Chapter 1, The Rise. So how did a group like MTA-SLM with a rather ragtag games become as popular as many other groups with more realistic games? Well, thank his YouTube channel, Yellow Plushie. Yup, this actually is his channel. No, really. Well, to add to that, Social Blade states that he gained over 500k subscribers in 1 April. This is quite basic. Why does it just have a play button? It couldn't have, like, anything else? As you can see, the station is pretty bad. I mean, it's so unrealistic. There's no benches. It just feels rushed. Now let's see if the trains are any better. That took a long time to spawn. How did you get Kinsey's on 60? Alright, decent so far.
This is a Jamaica Van Westbound local train via the E line. The next and last stop is Jamaica Van West.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That's pretty bad. Alright, well, let's check out Woodside. Why would they have an R62? It's a Game Pass. It's a free model. Took a while.
This is a 74th Street Broadway bound 7 local train. The next stop is 69th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Only a 74th Street Broadway has 2 stations. It's like a shuttle. That's amazing. amazing propulsion. I've never seen that before in my life. This is just so rushed.
This is a 74th Street Broadway-bound 7 local train. The next and last stop is 74th Street, Broadway.
And why do you have to have so many of these gadgets over here?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
All this is basically like free models. It's crazy.
This is 74th Street, Broadway.
¿Qué onda, Nueva York? Soy vietnamita y me llamo Yamanda Luna. Estoy colaborando con la MTA.
Well, let's check out their second game, Jerome Avenue Lines. I'd say this game is better, but it's also not great. Station is just so bad. It's like just not finished at all. Just rushed. It like reminds me of every other transit game station, like all the other like Sunset, Subway, Dyer Avenue Lines, all those games. It reminds me of them. Check out Woodlawn. Woodlawn, I'll admit, is better, but it's not great either. It just rushed. Not to mention an R188 over here. A stations pack. Why is that there? Is that like Zuki's old station pack or something? And another train over here. What? And yet more junk. Yet again, there's an R62. Testing train. Test Storm 42A. Oh, well, let's see it now.
This is a 125th Street bound 4 train. The next stop is Mosholu Parkway.
Not the greatest quality.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Slightly better, but still. These switches feel like they're just gonna derail the train at any moment. They're such low quality. I don't know what they're using. And it just feels like everything is copy and pasted. Floating trees.
Mosholu Parkway. This is a 125th Street bound 4 train.
The next stop is Bedford Park Boulevard, Lehman College.
This is just like Woodlawn.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Bedford Park Boulevard, Lehman College.
Oh, and the allegations get a lot worse.
This is a 125th Street bound 4 train. The next stop is Kingsbridge Road.
Exactly like Marshall Park. It's just like a copy and paste. Just different station names. Crazy.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
And guess what? I'm not going to show you the entire map. I will say the announcements stop working pretty soon. It's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. You can't get the full one without you're derailing or an announcement stopping. Just create it in there. Why is this named Yankee Stadium? I love the Yankees too, but you don't call it that. So, before I end off the video talking about the allegations against the owner, Yellow Plushie, I would like to talk about the communications server. So, most large Roblox transit groups feature people with good reputations for staff and moderation. However, SLM isn't like the rest. I mean, hey, this is great moderation. Now, if that's not enough, then this is. In past years, they've let underage users work for their group and remain in the server, which is clearly against the Discord TOS. You must be thinking, who are these staff members? As you can see from the announcement, they've let some pretty terrible people work for their server, including this person who is known for doxing. They also hired a member known as Flox, who is a dangerous member and is also known for surfing. Yeah, it'll make sense later. Now, that's not all the things this server's moderation is responsible for. I'm going to create a quick montage. Credit to Tommy Tabby 2 for all these images. What's so disgusting about this is that little to no moderatory action was performed for these things, yet they ban people for saying bad things about their group. Chapter 4. The allegations. Alright, so enough of this bullshit going on in the Discord. Let's talk about the allegations against the group itself. MTA-SLM promotes subway surfing. Yes, it's true that they do, to the point where they added seats on top of trains. They should not. Again, should not be supporting this. It's killed many people each year, it's dangerous, and it's illegal. Chapter 5. The owner. Okay, so we've now talked about the group, but now let's again touch on the owner, Slammy, aka Slapping, Yellow Plushie, or Calpy Me. I will say that Slammy's a nice guy. I've talked to him many times before, but his past doesn't really reflect that. First of all, groomer. If you don't already know, Alan is a psychopath who doesn't even know his own name. Yeah, if it's not already apparent, he's underage, but the problems get even worse from there. Now, the whole Alan story is for another day.
What's in here?
In conclusion, while I'm not happy with slamming the group's actions, not to mention the rush games, I will say this group isn't all bad. Slammy is a nice guy, genuinely, and he came out with a very nice apology, at least a lot better than Alan's. And he sold the group to Kenty, a famous developer within the community, who sold it to someone else. It's now known as MTA-RSB, and while no plans have been laid out yet, they are soon to come. I feel like MTA-SLM's story is a lesson to us, showing us what could happen if we made bad games, charged them us, and lowered our group to the bottom, And also that in order to have a successful group, you have to be a good developer, but also more importantly, to be a kind person. Anyways, again, I don't want this video to cause drama, but I do ask on a more positive note that you subscribe as I worked hard to make this video and to gather all the evidence and then to edit. Thanks for watching.